Brandon.
Go ahead, wake up.
I just woke up. I gotta go get this workout in.
I met Jaemyn 8 years ago, going on 9, and I first met him when he came to Huntington Prep, which is in Huntington, West Virginia, and my uncle was the head coach of the team, and then ever since, I think the first day I met him, we just clicked and just had an unbreakable bond since then.
Y'all gotta do for them. Tested you. When she said you gotta make the other one up.
I think I'd make it up today, but if not, probably
you gotta do both.
His uncle, Coach Arkell, he would always allow Brandon to come around him and his team because they would feed off his energy and his love. So it started as a friendship, and then it built as a brotherhood.
6, 7.
My core definitely won't be sore now. I think I've gained a lot of muscle since I've been here. I also see the pictures when I first got here, I was...
There's a lot of violence in Huntington. There's a lot of drug abuse. There's a lot of obesity in Huntington. A lot of things that I seen in him were so great, I wanted to remove him from the situation that he was in.
Good work, my boy.
Yes, sir.
I knew the story of Brake and Brandon, and Brake took a special interest in him, kind of like big brother, kind of mentor. I'd asked Brake one time about Brandon, what he's gonna do and things like that, and Brake came to me in kind of a private conversation and said that he had some interest in bringing him to Oxford.
Yeah, you might well leave that right there, my boy.
I will.
Holla at me.
All right, I'll text you.
I feel like Oxford's a great place to develop children and men in general and women. I feel like while I was with him, I built a lot of relationships with his family members. Obviously it took some convincing, talking to his mom, and talking to his sister. Him and his sister have a great relationship. Just having those conversations with them, I knew it was gonna benefit him, but I had to make sure that they knew as well.
I was scared, but deep down I knew I wanted to move. He was just telling me you gonna love it, bro, you gonna love it.
You gonna see if it works?
Feels pretty nice.
I'm somebody who always wanted to be a father figure. I feel like I've always been a big brother to somebody because that's what my brothers did to me. So it was just natural.
My first emotion was, man, Brake, that's special. But I paused and I thought about Brake. What about you, Brake? You worked so hard. It's your last year in college basketball. You're working towards a graduate degree. I think your heart's in the right place. But have you thought much about you? And it didn't take Brake long, just a confident kind of calmness in his eyes and voice. He said, Coach, I've well thought it out. I can take care of all my business, period. There'll be no change in my lifestyle, my commitment to basketball, my commitment to academics. I think this is something that I want to do and I can do.
Deep in my heart and in my back of my mind, I know that I could do it. Obviously, with NIL, there's a lot that comes with it, but it's all about what you do with it.
I know everybody has kind of a different opinion or different narrative on name, image, and likeness. Yes, it has challenges, but there is a lot of good going on with this. And so for somebody like Brake, he's changing Brandon's life. Brandon's gonna have a different chance in life. He's gonna come off a different starting mark in life because of Brake's love for him.
Your day was smooth, my boy?
Yeah, it was all right, man. It's slow pace. Construction, I was finishing up on my bench, and then I started on a new one.
A majority of the goals that I wanted to see in him was more so just improving his intellect and just, helping him grow as a human being. Just knowing that before he gets out that door and walks to school, just knowing that it's different from the situation that he was in and knowing that he's only being elevated and not deflated.
It's really the ultimate selfless act. I mean, we're talking about a guy that goes to PTA meetings. I'll repeat that. Brakefield, one of the best players in the SEC, gonna be a pro basketball player one day. He goes to PTA meetings. He has a real relationship with him. It's like a big brother, little brother, father-son type relationship, but it's only possible because of Brake's discipline and how he lives his life.
A lot of people say you changed Brandon's life, but Brandon's changed my life. It's almost full circle. I grew up in single-parent households. So just knowing that he did the same and he leaned on other people for influence, it's been great to be the person who influences him.